Review Relay. God bless. Hi, this is Renee Stanley for Movie Review Relay, and we're here today to talk about Black or White. Yeah, I went to see the Kevin Costner movie because I love Kevin Costner. And I love Kevin Costner because, and I think I told you this in my other video called Why Women Love Kevin Costner. But this is a man who's seen a lot in his 35 years of being an actor. He could talk about so many things. And I said that even during the time when he dealt with Whitney, he probably could tell us a whole lot. When you work with people day in and day out, you could tell us a lot. But this is a man who chose not to join the fray. He chose to be silent and try to just say positive things. And I love that. And that's why when I do reviews, most people know that I won't really say awful things about people's films and movies. I just won't review it. Or I'll say a little bit just to give you a little hint, but I don't like negativity to that extent. So having said that, I hear that negative comments that people are making about Black and White, and I just want you to know, this is a well-made drama. Not just because I like Kevin Costner, but you had this other great star, which is the beautiful Octavia Spencer. She's an Academy Award winner. You have Anthony Mackie. You just have a good cast. The cinematography is beautiful, nice music, and the little girl is cute. I think she was very bland. You know, they could have made her have a little bit more personality. I think she kind of sleepwalked through the performance in that maybe the director, that's all they wanted her to do. But I think 7-year-old girls are more precocious, and I think they could have given her a little bit more of a personality, but that's okay. The film was good. It's supposedly based on a true story, and Black and White is a 2015 drama about two families who are fighting for the legal custody of an interracial child. It stars Academy Award winner Kevin Costner and Octavia Spencer. Black or White was written and directed by Mike Binder. Kevin Costner financed the movie because he felt so strongly about this film. Kevin Costner said if he could not make another film, he would be satisfied that this film was his last one. But Kevin, I'm sure with your acting abilities, you're going to have many more films to come, and we're looking forward to them, okay? All right, so Anthony Mackie plays Aunt Wee Wee's brother. When I first saw the film, people kept saying to me, oh, you know, Anthony Mackie doesn't need to play a trifling man who's not supporting his kids. But that's not the part he's playing, all right? Leave him alone. Anthony Mackie plays an attorney in this movie, okay? And Aunt Wee Wee, and that's the only thing I don't like. Don't name characters Aunt Wee Wee, especially Black people. Please don't do that, all right? Her name is Rowena, but the nickname is Aunt Wee Wee. You like that? All right, so Aunt Wee Wee, all right, is a smart, sophisticated, high-powered woman who has 6 businesses out of her home, you know, her garage, wherever she's making money, and she has 3 homes. So she's learned how to be a successful entrepreneur, right? The only problem that you're going to have with Aunt Wee Wee, with Aunt Rowena, is that you have too many people living in your house. Aunt Wee Wee, everyone seems to come to her house. They see, and everybody has a house in their family like this that everybody tends to gravitate to. And this is a house where Cousin Jimmy's coming. And Cousin Jimmy moves in and his girlfriend moves in too. And now they have a baby and the baby lives there now. And then there's Daisy. Here comes Cousin Daisy. She's moving in also. And now Cousin Daisy has 2 kids. She's bringing her 2 kids. All right. So the problem with that is when you have all these people in your house and now you want to have a little girl in there too, these people bring their friends who might be in jail, or maybe they're good people, but they have some bad people too, maybe, or you don't know. But the question mark is there's too much traffic. I'm going to call it traffic. There's too much traffic for you to have control over who's seeing this young woman, this little girl, 7-year-old girl. How can you protect her with so many people in and out of your house all the time? It's too much traffic. No, it's too many people. Stop. You're going to see, and there's nothing wrong, by the way, there's nothing wrong with Aunt Rowena in this house. It's not a mansion, but it looks clean and decent enough. It's fine. But of course, it's in what people call the hood. And the hood is always the Black or ethnic area where most of the ethnic people live. Now, in contrast, of course, you got Elliot, Kevin Costner's character, Now, Kevin Costner's character is an attorney. He lives in a beautiful home, $1 million home, you could tell. Pool in the backyard, made. The kitchen has the marble and granite countertops, and nice place. You've seen them. Island, beautiful patio, just a gorgeous place. All right. So, of course, you can tell right away, Elliot, which is Kevin Costner's character, has more money. Kevin Costner is the maternal grandfather. Okay, so his daughter had this little child, and now she's not alive, and he's been raising this child for 7 years. She died in childbirth at 17 years old. Okay, and there's a whole backstory because they blame Rowena's son, who is the father of the little girl. So that makes Rowena the paternal grandmother, and I'm hoping I'm getting this straight. All right, so this little girl now is in between both families. Elliot, being a white, rich grandfather, he has his problems too. He drinks too much. But they are very careful in this movie to show Kevin Costner, every time he drinks too much, he hires a driver to drive for him while he's drunk. So nobody can accuse him, I guess, of being, drunk drive or whatever. So I guess that's supposed to make it okay, you know what I mean? But you and I know that no child really should be around their parents when they're drunk like that. It's just, I know I sound like a prude, but it's just, when you're out of control with your life and your body, what could be happening? The kid could go into the pool and fall. She can go downstairs, play with matches, and set the place on fire. There's so many things that can still happen, because you're drunk. So you're drunk, that's a problem. Now, the baby's father, which is Rowena's son, he's a drug addict. Okay, so of course that's just as bad. All right, so who do you give this baby to now? And so this whole thing plays out so beautifully because I think everybody can relate in some fashion to the characters within. The characters are very real. The characters within the movie. So you will be able to relate to it. You'll be able to form your own opinion. If you were the judge, who would you give this baby to? And it's not a baby. I realize she's 7 years old, okay? But you know what I mean. Who would you give this child to? Who? Because they both had their pros and their cons. All right, so 5 being the best, 1 being the worst. Black or white easily comes into the fore. It's a very interesting drama. Go to movies, have dinner. You'll enjoy it. I did. So, until we meet again, it's Renee Stanley for Movie Review Relay. All right, so I just want to talk a little bit about The Loft. Yeah, there's a movie called The